Friday. So I did vlog this whole week for Polarthon, but it's literally me just unboxing a load of stuff, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I haven't decided, but at this point I'm going to start a new vlog because I'm just going to do a weekend reading vlog. Let's get into it because my readathon started at 8 o'clock and you know it's 8:10. So this weekend, what am I planning on reading? A fucking lot. That's what I'm planning on reading. So I am still part way through Clockwork Angel. I am up to date with today's pages though, so I am on page 341, chapter 15. So I've only got this lot left to go. There isn't a great deal left on this actually. I've done like a full list of what I need to read, and I feel like my mum and dad's parrot has had a right fucking go at this book. I don't know how this has happened, solely based on the fact that this came in a box set with the other 2 books, so I've no idea how that has happened. Anyway, I'm also partway through Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. I'm halfway through a chapter, which is not something I do often, so I just need to catch up with today's pages. So I need to get myself to page 313, so I need to get myself to here, which I'm on page 257 at the moment, so I've got a bit of a chunk to go with that for today's pages, and then I'll finish that tomorrow. Then I've got Misery by Stephen King. I need to do today's pages on this, which I think I'll do first to get it out of the way because, you know, this book creeps me out a little bit. So I need to get to page 249 and I'm on page 201, so it won't take me long at all to get there. And then I need to continue with Hunted by Megan Spooner. I am currently on page 101. The intention is just to finish this. I don't have a specific set pages each day, just to finish it this weekend. So my intention is to finish all of these this weekend. I also have The House with Chicken Legs to finish this weekend. I'll finish that on Sunday, but I need to catch up because I am about 3 days behind on that now. I apologise, Siobhan. We're buddy reading it and I'm really behind. What else am I reading? I also have a secret book that I'm reading at the moment that's for a secret TBR, so I can't tell you about it, but I need to finish that this weekend as well. What were my other plans? I have like a boatload of plans and I've written them all down on a to-do list, but obviously not been organised enough to bring that with me while recording this. Did I write them in my phone? Oh, Never Tell I need to read as well, which is the final book for Polarthon. I haven't even started that, but I have the audio for it, so that's good. So yeah, planning on finishing all of those books this weekend, which is a lot of books. And as usual, putting the pressure on. I'm also wanting to film quite a bit tomorrow. I've got an announcement video going out tomorrow that I need to film. I already filmed it, but what I didn't realise was that half my hair was sticking out on the side of my head during the filming process. And I hadn't noticed, and I've noticed it while trying to edit it today, and it's annoying the life out of me, so I'm going to have to refilm it. So I need to film that tomorrow. I need to film my wrap up tomorrow for January. I need to film a book haul and a book unhaul. So I'm filming a lot tomorrow. I also need to edit at least the announcement video because that needs to go up tomorrow. So I've got a lot to do tomorrow. Got a lot to do this weekend in general. So I need to pull my finger out and get some shit done. So yes, I am gonna, just looking at my, The Wreckage by Robin Morgan Bentley is another one I need to get to this weekend. I am reviewing the audiobook for it, so I need to listen to that this weekend as well. Got a lot to do, so I better stop faffing. It's 8:15, so I'm gonna go and get some reading done and I'll check back in with you when I've got something to tell you. Bye for now. It's 3 AM. I currently have ASMR rooms on. And they've just randomly been flicking through. And Hogwarts Christmas one came on and I've just not turned it off. It's playing Christmas songs. Anyway. Wow. Okay, so I've clearly been playing with my hair while I've been reading. Sorry, it needs a wash. It's a right mess. I just finished Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. Wow. I just finished Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. I loved this. I thought it was amazing. There is one story in here that I didn't quite understand. I don't know if I've completely missed the point with it or what, but I totally didn't get where it was going. The little android. Wasn't too sure on the relevance of this. However, I've still given it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved this, thought it was fantastic. I absolutely adore when we get backstories of characters. I love when they do this. Not only are these the backstories of some of the characters, so we find out where some of our favourite characters, Cinder, Cress, Winter and Jason, Kai, Wolf, am I missing someone? I am. Thorn. We get the backstories of all of our favourite characters, which is amazing. Obviously, Queen Levana's story is fairest, so we've already had her story. And then at the very, very end, we get a further on, you know, past, after Winter story, if you like. So it's so good. I really enjoyed it. There were a couple of times, I don't know if it's just because I'm weepy today, like, a lot of stuff has happened today, as in Friday, because it's now like 3 o'clock in the morning. Philip Schofield has come out as being gay, and I've been watching his videos today of him talking to Holly on This Morning. My God, have I been crying. That man is a brave soul, holy shit. And his wife, Steph, is an angel, so are his kids, like Molly and Ruby. My heart goes out to them all, honestly. It cannot have been easy for Philip. It cannot be easy for Steph and for his girls. Bloody hell. But I've been weepy at that. And there was something else I was weepy at as well. What was it? I was crying at something else. What else was it today? I was crying at something else. I don't remember. Anyway, I got a little weepy at the end of this. I don't know if it's my mood or whether I'm just being weepy. I do not know. But this was amazing. I loved it so much. I shed a little tear in the end because the last one was just so good. And I just loved it so, so much. I just can't believe it's now over because this is the last one completely in the Lunar Chronicles series. So I'm devastated it's now completely over. But I'll be keeping all the books because a reread in a year or two is definitely on the cards. So this was amazing. So shout out to Anna, who has read all of these with me apart from Cinder because I'd already read it. But shout out to her because, you know, it's been awesome reading it with her. I've definitely looked like shit. It's way too early / late in the day, early morning, whatever. It's 57 minutes past 2. And I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to sleep in a second, but I've been reading The House of Chicken Legs as well. I carried on with this because I think I gave you a mini update. I'm on page 190, so I didn't get up to date with today's pages, but I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna go up, I say tomorrow, it's Saturday because 3 AM. I'm gonna go up to bed. Good morning. It is, that was very serious. Good morning. It is 10 to 12. I'm about to go out. I completely forgot, but I've got a nail appointment at 12:15. So I'm about to go out and have my nails done. But a couple of parcels have come in the post, so I'm going to open these up. Nothing to update you on reading. So far, I have been up since 8:30. I had a shower and I've just filmed 4 videos. So my camera's very warm. All my batteries are dead. I have 3 full SD cards, so I need to go and put everything on the, oh, I completely forgot I'd ordered that. I need to go and put everything on the computer once I get back from having my nails done and edit and upload at least 1 video today, so see how that goes. Am I going to get into this? Yes, I am. So yeah, I think these 2 are 2 graphic novels. Yes, they are. Oh, yeah, boy. Okay, so the first one is The Wicked and the Divine by Gillian McKelvey and Wilson Cowles. This is the second in the series. I read the first one last year and I really, really enjoyed it, so I really want to continue with the series. Very excited about this one. I think that this actually has, does this have black main characters in it as well? Oh, it does. Great. This will be great for Black History Month this month. I know it's American Black History Month, but you know, I'm willing to support it whenever it is in the year. Like, we do ours, I think, October or November in Britain. So, yeah. Might pick this up this month if I've got time. We'll see. I already have a million books. And then I swapped this arc of a graphic novel for a book off my friend's wish list. So I got this off of Suzanne. I didn't have any arcs that she wanted to swap with me, but she said that I could swap this for something off her wish list. So I did that, and she sent it me. I got Wonder Woman Warbringer graphic novel. I'm so excited about this. I think this is out now, so that's cool. 7th of January it came out, so that's awesome. But this is an arc of it, which is so exciting. I've never had an arc of a graphic novel before, so that's cool. I love Wonder Woman. I'm very excited to pick this up. I do have the book version as well by Lee Bardugo. I think it's up there. I do have the book version of it, but I really wanted the graphic novel as well. Also Black MC, so maybe I might pick this up this month as well. We'll see. I'm just picking all the graphic novels up with Black MCs at the moment. I'm really down for graphic novels, but it's trying to fit them in as well with all the other reading I've got. But yeah, thank you very much to Suzanne for swapping this with me. I really appreciate it. So that's my little bit of post. I better go and get my nails done. I'm due in at 12:15, so I need to go and walk down and get my nails done. I've not been to get any food yet, so I need to do that after I've had my nails done. I was going to go before, but filming has taken over, so I'm gonna go and get my nails done. I'd completely forgotten until like 3:30 this morning. Get my nails done, do a quick shop, get back, edit and upload the video I need to edit and upload for today, and then start reading. So unfortunately, my plan to get everything done by 12 PM this afternoon was not an achievable goal. Maybe 2ish at a push, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go. I will check back in with you later. So I wanted to show you what I got from the butchers this afternoon. These are like fresh packaged meals that you can just stick in the microwave and heat up for like 4 minutes and they're done. So this is rice. It's just a bit of condensation because the meat was cooked while I was waiting. So it's rice with steak, green beans, broccoli and carrots. Then I've got Chinese chicken with noodles, which I think is the one I'm going to have tonight. Again with green beans, carrots and broccoli. And then Chinese chicken again, because I really like the Chinese chicken with pasta this time. Broccoli, green beans and carrots. And these were a tenner. And honestly, you get so much food in them. It's starting to rain. I'm so excited. So I've decided that I'm going to go for the chicken and noodles tonight. And then tomorrow for tea, I think I will have the steak. And then on Monday, I will have the chicken with pasta. Either for my dinner or for my tea. But I'm going to go make this now because it is... What time is it, Mr. Wolf? 6:30. So I'm going to go and eat those. I'll show you what it looks like when it's in my bowl. Guys, I don't know if this will compute, but can you see how bad the weather is here? The storm has hit. Storm Sierra or Kiera or whatever they're calling it. It's here. However, this is a perfect reading weather, so I'm not all mad about it. Like, I'm gonna sit in my corner with my books. I'm currently eating cereal and watching Emma's video.
How Ruth Ware is, oh my
god. So loud. Oh my god. so bad. I'm gonna get back to my cereal. Good morning, Vietnam. They signed a film. It is 20 to 12 and I got up at a reasonable time. We're in a NYPD hoodie today and I've got Christmas leggings on. We're not leaving the house. It's stormy as frig outside and I've got up at a reasonable time today and thought, you know what, I'm going to smash my reading today. It's going to be a really good day. Then I have just shown you a clip previously to this of, this is on a funny angle. Previously to this of the storm outside. And then I can't remember if I showed you or not, but my kitchen is leaking and I don't mean just like a little drip, I mean it's pouring in and oh, I'm stressed now. It's an issue and it's such a distraction. Like honestly, I've not started a book yet this morning, so it's such a distraction. But anyway, stressful. So last night I managed to finish Hunted by Megan Spooner. I gave this 3.5 stars. It was good, but it's not the best. It is not the best Beauty and the Beast retelling that I've ever read. Out of all of the ones I've read, actually, this is probably the worst. But you have to bear in mind that the ones I have read are A Curse So Dark and Lonely and Akatar. So just bear that in mind. You're up against, you know, the big guns there. So, but it was good. I liked Megan's writing style. I don't know what it was about it. It just didn't fully catch my attention. But it was good and I finished it, and this was for, I can't remember what prompt this was for. Was it for a snowy setting or something? For Polarthon, I can't remember. But anyway, it was good, and thank you to Suzanne for Book Marvel for sending me this. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Angel. The cover on this is still gorgeous. So my plan for today is to finish Clockwork Angel by Cassie Clare. So this, I only have 2 hours left of the audio, which is like an hour. So I just need to finish that. This is not part of Polarthon. I just want to finish it. I need to finish The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. I am really behind on this. I'm on page 245. I've got just under 100 pages left to read, but it's middle grade, so it hopefully won't take me too long. So I need to finish The House with Chicken Legs, which is a journey for Polarthon, and then I need to finish Misery by Stephen King. Again, I think this has about an hour and a half, 2 hours left of the audio, so I just need to finish that off. This is for an intimidating read, which is still an intimidating read. And then for the Polar Fantasy, I have swapped out Nevertell for this graphic novel of The Northern Lights Volume 1 because I'm just not going to get to Nevertell this weekend. So I've swapped it out for this graphic novel, so I need to pick this up as well. So those are my plans today, to finish all of these, which would be awesome if I could actually stop being distracted by the rain coming in through my house. So yeah, hopefully that's achievable. I also need to start The Priory of the Orange Tree today. So Tandem are doing like a teaser along. I'm not sure how that works, but I wanted to get involved. I think they're just reading the first part and then you can read the rest at your own pace. But I don't know how the book's been split up. I've not been able to find any information on that yet. So I've just split it up myself and I'm just going to start it today and finish it next Sunday, hopefully. So yeah, I'm doing that as well. I need to get on with this reading. I also would like to do some editing later, but I don't want to do any of that until I have read all of my books. I don't want to sit down at the computer and start getting distracted by editing because I have a lot of videos to edit. If I can only edit 1 or 2 of them tonight, that's fine, but just to make sure that I've got some uploads for this week. I'm going to go, because this has been a long intro again, I'm going to go and sort this TBR out and read some. So I will check back in with you later. Bye for now. Okay, I'm back. So I have finished Polarthon officially. Now it is 5 p.m. So I still have 3 hours of my readathon left, like 48-hour readathon, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I kind of want to watch some TV. I definitely should be editing this vlog. So I just don't know what really to do. I'm gonna have some tea soon because it's 5 o'clock. So I think what I'm going to do after I've edited this clip is after I've done this clip, after I've filmed this clip, I think I am going to make my tea and watch maybe an episode of Chicago PD or Fire or Hawaii Five-0. And then I might come back and do some more reading. I've got my secret book to continue reading, or I need to start Priory of the Orange Tree, so I might do that. But let me tell you what I've read and what I've rated. Misery, which I have finished now, and I gave this 4 stars. It was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed it to some extent. But yeah, I like the writing style. Obviously, Stephen King's writing style is amazing anyway. Everybody knows that. I think for me, the only reason it didn't make it 5 stars is me as a person and horror do not match at all, ever. Well, very rarely. I have a couple favourite horror films, but that's it. But the anxiety this book gave me, I struggled with it a little bit. Just feeling very, very anxious, and maybe, I don't know whether unnecessarily worried is a thing, but I was really, really worried for Paul. And like, I think this is probably a good thing. It means that I'm completely invested in the story and the characters, and that's a great thing. But the worry kind of came into my life, if you know what I mean. Like, I was genuinely worried about Paul, who is a fictional character in a book, like, and it affected me to the point that I was extremely anxious. Things were making me jump that shouldn't make me jump, like a notification on my phone and stuff. So it just really affected me in a way I wasn't expecting, and it shocked me a little bit. And I mean, maybe for that reason it should be 5 stars, but personally it wasn't a 5-star read for me. But 4 stars, very high 4 stars. It was really, really good, and I did, for the most part, enjoy it. So yeah, it's a great book. I do highly recommend picking that one up. Then for so a journey, I picked The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. This one is definitely a journey. The House with Chicken Legs is going all over the show, and it was really good. I say that, but I've definitely spent a solid hour today complaining to Siobhan, because I was buddy reading this with Siobhan, that I hate the main character. So Marinka, I think I mentioned it a couple times in this vlog, is a very, very selfish little girl, and she was doing my head in. Several times I wanted to put this down and like DNF it, and I didn't, for several reasons. One of them being that it was for Polarthon. The second one being that it's Sophie's book, and I loved the girl who speaks bear, and I know that she'll pull it back at the end. It's just that the character is very unlikable. Oh, it was so difficult. The third one being that it's a middle grade. I don't think I ever really want to DNF a middle grade if I can help it. It would have to be horrifically written for me to ever DNF a middle grade, really. So I just struggled. She was extremely selfish. I hated the way she was treating people. I know she's a child, but I just really didn't like it. I just thought she was such a cow, and I couldn't stand her for the most part of this book. I just didn't like the way she was treating Baba. I didn't like the way she was treating the house. I just really, really strongly disliked her. She's a horrible, horrible child. Luckily for me, it worked out in the end, and Sophie, the writing and everything, the story was brought completely back, turned it 180 on its head, and I loved it in the end. So thank goodness for that, because I was getting really stressed out about the fact that I was going to dislike this book, and I didn't want to give it a low rating. So I think what would be so cool is if it had an audiobook, because once I mentioned it to Siobhan, she was like, do you know what, I've been feeling the same way, I've just not wanted to say anything. So I think the audiobook would have helped a little bit more, but I'm glad I've persevered and got through to the end. I ended up giving it 4 stars in the end. So I think this would have been like a 2.5 or a 3-star for me, you know, like even 300 pages in. The last 50 to 30 pages sort of really brought it back for me and ended up making it a 4-star. The ending was so lovely, and I really, really enjoyed how it ended. It was really, really great. So another great book from Sophie. Just if you are struggling like I did, maybe it's because I've been reading Misery and I've just been really feeling my characters lately, that I just really disliked her. I don't know why it's bothered me so much, but it really did. So if you are struggling the same as me, persevere. The ending is well worth it, so just continue with it. So that was a 4-star, and that was for a journey. And then for Snowy Setting, I picked up Hunted by Megan Spooner. This I gave 3.5 stars. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It's not the best Beauty and the Beast retelling I've ever read, but I'm comparing that to the likes of ACOTAR and A Curse So Dark and Lonely, so you know, you're like up there with the big boys really. So it was good. I enjoyed it. I just would lose it a little bit in the middle from time to time. It's very slow paced, not a lot happens really. Like, I've read a review, basically I read somebody else's review, so these are they're my thoughts, but somebody else wrote it down and I was like, oh my god, that literally explains exactly how I was feeling. So basically, if you start taking away some of the other characters within the story, the original story, like Cogsworth and Luminaire, Mrs. Potts, Chip, even Gaston, you start taking those characters away, you're not left with a great deal. So we do have a Gaston in this story, but he's really nice. Like, he's a genuinely nice guy, and it's just not the Beauty and the Beast story that I'm used to. Like, there was a Beauty, there was a Beast, and it was mainly surrounding them. There were rarely any other characters involved, and it was very slow. So yeah, I feel like you do lose some of the essence of the story when you start taking those other characters away. So the curse just doesn't seem as brutal when it's only affecting the Beast. Does that make sense? So rather than it affecting the whole castle and all of the people within the castle, like Luminaire and Cogsworth and Mrs. Potts and Chip, it's just affecting Beast, and that's it. And you just sort of get yourself to a point where you're just thinking to yourself, God, seems like a lot of effort, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying one person's life isn't worthy of the fight and stuff, but I don't know, you lose the essence of the story, and I just didn't feel it as much, which is a shame. But that one person who did that review on Goodreads basically summed it up completely for me, and it made so much sense when I read it. I was like, that's what I'm feeling, that's what's missing from the story, because I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was like, it's brilliantly written and I enjoy the writing style, but I just can't figure out why I'm not invested. And that's the reason why, because I love Beauty and the Beast. It's one of my favourite Disney movies, and I've loved some of the retellings that I've read, but I just struggled with this one, and that is why. So 3.5 stars for me on that one. And then the final challenge is to read Polar Fantasy. So what I was going to read, I was originally going to read Never Tell, but I've just not had the time to pick it up, and then Scrib took it off there, the audio, so I couldn't get to it anyway, even if I wanted to, and I had the time. So then I was going to pick up Northern Lights, the graphic novel, Volume 1 by Philip Pullman. I just started this now as I finished The House with Chicken Legs, but honestly, these illustrations are freaking me out, and I don't like it at all. Look how creepy Lyra is. Like, she's super creepy, and I don't like it, so we're not going to read this. So instead I'm going to put this down as the Polar Fantasy, because it's snowy setting and it's a fantasy. So that's it basically. I have finished Polarthon with 4 books, which is cool because you can double up so long as it's, you know, one prompt after another directly. So yeah, that's cool. Very happy with that. And then I've also finished Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, which I was doing a readathon for this week. So yeah, really enjoyed this as well. I gave this 4, what did I give it? 4.5. I really enjoyed this. It was very good indeed. So nice to be back in the Shadowhunter world, even though it's like several, I don't know how many, several hundred years in front it is from like the Mortal Instruments and the Dark Artifices, but because I'm not sure of the age of this, it doesn't really tell you, I don't think. Oh, London, April 1878. Oh yeah, you're like several hundred years in front of the Mortal Instruments and the Dark Artifices. So It was good. Do you know what makes me laugh though? There is like one recurring character in all of the books, and it's Magnus Bane, and he's one of my favourite characters of all time. He's in this series, he's in the Dark Artifices, he's in the Mortal Instruments. So I read the Mortal Instruments first, then I moved on to the Dark Artifices. I've still not finished the Queen of Air and Darkness, so I need to do that. I am planning on doing that. I think maybe this weekend coming up. It's basically Brit's 24-hour readathon, and her prompt, I think, is that you need to finish something that you've already started. I think that's what it is, or something that's been on your shelves for a while. So I am aiming to finish the Queen of Air and Darkness on the weekend coming up. It's obviously Sunday today, so next weekend, as well as something else. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm hoping to finish that before I finish the Infernal Devices, because that would be frustrating, wouldn't it, for me to finish an entire series before I finish one more book. But yeah, and once I've finished all of those, I am ready to jump into the Red Scrolls of Magic. I have the first one, which is Alec and Magnus's story, and then well, following them two, and then Chain of Gold should be out soon, so I'm looking forward to that one as well. I'm kind of hoping that I don't just rush through it all now that I'm back in the world again, because I love this world, and I know obviously Chain of Gold is coming out, is it March or is it May, in the next few months, and I want to pick that up. But the Red Scrolls of Magic, the second one, I don't know when that's coming out. To September. Oh yeah, so that'll keep me going till September, and then early next year the second one for Chain of Gold should come out, and then mid next year the third one for the Elder's Curse should come out, so that's cool. So they should keep me going, which is good. But yeah, 4.5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it. So I have smashed quite a few books there this weekend, which is cool. I know I was halfway through all of them, but I'm really happy with that. And then I was already finished with the Guinevere Deception, I think, by the time I started this readathon. So that's cool. I haven't read any more of my secret book, which is a shame, but I don't know what's wrong with me with that one. I'm just not feeling wanting to pick it up. I'm enjoying the story once I'm reading it, but I can't be bothered picking it up, which is not great. So yeah, I'm gonna go and edit this now, and I will see you, well, you'll see me tomorrow. You'll see this video tomorrow, Monday, and then I'll, with any luck, if I can sort this daily vlogging thing out, I will be uploading every day for this week. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I've been struggling to do vlogs in general, like weekly vlogs, so God knows how daily vlogs are going to go. But I'd like to vlog Contemporary-a-thon, because I've got a lot I want to read this week. I've finished 6 books this week, but I want to, I think I've got 7 or 8 on my TBR for next week, so it's a lot of books, that, isn't it? So I'm gonna go. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe again. I'd really appreciate it. And I shall see you for the next one. Bye for now.